Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. We are on time today.
Kinda. It's 5:33. We're a little bit late.
Nice haircut, Marina.
Nice haircut to you too, Michelle.
We both got a haircut today.
We did. Outside, by the way, in the backyard.
It feels nice. Very light.
Yes, it does. How you doing, Jen? Happy, what day is it today?
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. Michelle and I were talking about the haircuts that we just got. My sister, she's a hairdresser, and she came and did our haircuts in the backyard today. It is 100 degrees outside, by the way. How's it going, Sandra? Happy, what day is it today?
Tuesday.
I feel like I'm Dory. I keep forgetting. So how's everything going? Like I always watch Jen's Double Play Thrifts. If you are not following Double Play Thrift, give her a follow. She does video blogs every day on Instagram, and she shows what she sells. And I've been following her for a while, and she does a really good job selling clothes. So check her out. Double Play Thrift said, my wife cuts my hair now. Yes, I have caught many of those haircuts. She's becoming a pro. Happy Tuesday, Leslie, Lucky Lou, and Jazzy made it, 2833. Sandra says, I was just saying I can't wait for the beauty shops to open so I could cut mine off. And you're local, right? You're near us. So next time my sister's around, we will have to let you know so she can come and cut your hair in your garage or backyard. Okay, so we're going to get started with the topic today. So, Michelle, what is today's topic?
Today we're actually going to talk about something we've never talked about before, and it is called dashboards. Why seller dashboards are important. So this is something that I don't think I've ever heard anyone talking about, and it's actually really important, and they're always overlooked. So, yeah. How many of you guys utilize your seller dashboards, and what do you use them for, and do you use them at all?
Yeah, does anyone here actually use your seller dashboards? We're going to be talking about the seller dashboards on eBay, Etsy, and Mercari today. Not in complete, detail, but just go over them briefly. Let us know in the comments if you guys look at these numbers at all and if you use them in any way to boost your sales. Okay, so first things first, what is a seller dashboard, Michelle?
So the seller dashboard uses live and historical data that can help you evaluate your recent performance and identify areas that need improvement. And we've been selling for a long time now, and I don't really pay attention to our dashboards at all.
And that's what everyone else is saying. I do. Okay, so Leah says she just looks at them. I feel like I do that too. I haven't sat down and analyzed it. So that's essentially what we're supposed to be doing with data, is we're supposed to sit down, analyze the data, and strategically prepare and use the data to, increase performance levels. That's what this is for. But I think it will suffice for just today's very informal live that we're doing to just let you guys know that they are out there and a little bit of an overview of what they include.
Yeah, dashboards are interesting because if you have a goal, it's very, very, very important to look at your dashboard. We do have goals and we never looked at them, but if you look at them, it'll help you get to that goal that you're trying to meet. So why is it important? It's because it's a free tool. First of all, it's free. That's why it's important. And it helps you monitor your performance and optimize sales. So this past week, we haven't gotten a lot of sales in the last week, and it's definitely a good time to look at your dashboard to see what's going on.
Yeah, but we did get really good sales in the last couple of days. So happy Tuesday, Manny. It's great to see you. Happy Tuesday, perfectly tasseled hair. Stephanie, my sister, who did our hair cuts today. Thank you so much for coming out here. We super appreciate it. All right, so So we can also improve sales, obviously, but it can also help us to improve our item descriptions, our communication with our customers, the shipping time, and shipping and handling charges. So again, it's really all about what we do with the data. But we're at the point now where data is so important for all companies. They're providing it for us so we could do something about it, right? So good evening, Buffalo Pigger. It's really nice to have you with us today. We're talking about seller dashboards, and we're wondering if you guys are currently using them.
So, going back to like the 4 things that Marina just talked about, if you look at the dashboard, it'll tell you if how certain listing performs. Let's say you have a really good item, but no one's clicking on it. It'll help you identify why is that, because those numbers are reflective of your description too. So if you have a bad description, perhaps that's why no one's clicking on it. It might be time to do research to relist your item with new keywords.
But it's also important to know, what are things like the click-through rate, right? Mm-hmm. So how many times do people who see your item actually click on the item, and then how many of those people actually purchase the item after they've clicked through it? So that information is good to know. It's also good to know what, the average is, what is considered normal, and where you stand, because maybe you're doing really great compared to what's normal.
Correct.
Or maybe there is room for improvement. Good. Happy Tuesday, the Nafter. How are you doing today?
And another thing is shipping charges. So if you sell on eBay, eBay's quite strict, and we're going to talk about it, but it'll tell you how fast you ship your item, and if the item arrives early or on time or late. Those things are going to impact your performance actually on eBay.
Yeah, and also, this is not connected to reselling, but Instagram, any of you who have Instagram accounts, they also provide some data and insights that you can take a look at to analyze which post did well. So one of the ways and I know that, again, this is a little bit of a side note, but it's connected. One of the ways we plan some of our content for our podcast and our Instagram lives is we look at how well another topic did, and we try to, use the same or a similar topic. It shows that there's an interest there. So some other type of information that you can find in a dashboard, again, this is just like a collection of data and information that is nicely presented for us to be able to use to improve our sales, is total revenue. And we're going to be showing you some examples in a minute. Again, the click-through rate of your store and or your items, impressions, like how many people have seen your item, maybe not clicked on it, but have at least seen it. What is your response rate when people ask questions? And what is your rating and keywords? How are you doing with your keywords? So happy Thursday, Thrifty Space Queen and K Boutique 23. How are you guys doing?
Yeah.
So quick question. Yeah. Well, also I know, for example, like Buffalo Picker sells on Amazon. Amazon obviously is going to have a tremendous amount of data available for us to see. Does Poshmark have statistics or dashboards?
No.
Not entirely.
They give you a sales report, but not really. You have to do it manually yourself. If you want to see items that have likers, then you click on likes, but not really. They don't really have a dashboard. And
it's interesting you say that, because I've seen a lot of resellers, they have their own spreadsheets that they use to see their numbers and how they're doing. Well, you could very well take information from these dashboards and include it in your own reports that you create for yourselves to measure your performances.
So Thrifty Space Queen has a comment. I'm doing well. Sales are slow this month for me. Do you use any seller dashboards at all, and what platforms do you sell on?
Thrifty Space Queen, what is your name? And happy Tuesday, Nick Gaines. Thrifty Space Queen, did you watch our live on Monday? If you didn't, check it out. We talk about how our sales were horrible the last week and the last 3 weeks, but we started taking action today to change that. And this must be a coincidence, but our sales are going pretty decently this week. So let's go on to show you guys. We're going to go ahead and show you what the Mercari dashboards looks like.
So Mercari dashboard is a new tool, fairly new, not super new, but if you guys are only using the mobile app, definitely go on your desktop and click on your icon. There's a drop down menu and it says seller dashboard. Surprisingly, it gives you so much information about how you perform. Also, another thing that Mercari provides is you can break down your listing so you could see how many people click on each item, how many people like each item. And from there, you could potentially relist an item using different keywords, or maybe there's something wrong with the photo, replace the image with another image. So all those things will impact how people respond to your listing.
So here is an example of the Mercari dashboard and the information that you may find on it. And Mercari, we're not like super active on it. We know some resellers that are, like some of you out there who are doing fantastic on Mercari, selling things like clothes. But anyway, our revenue on Mercari since we started a couple years ago, almost 2 years ago, is $5,765. And you know what's really cool? The profit off of that is $4,981.80. And we only just very recently started cross-listing on Mercari using the Vendu app.
Yeah.
So if you guys are in need of a cross-listing service, we highly, highly recommend vendu.co. We have a link in our bio for 25% off your first month. But this has been a game changer for us. We list one thing and we list once and it goes into 4 platforms at the same time. Thrifty Space Queen said, I just started cross-listing on Mercari. Michelle and I are loving the positive changes that Mercari has been doing. And they've been spending a lot of money on helping us resellers make those sales.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, especially they're trying to be Amazon. And there is actually a new tool that is in beta version, and it basically gives you data of what people are searching for. So if you're selling, let's say, I don't know, a backpack, and it's going to basically tell you how many people are looking for backpacks, what kind of backpacks, and it's going to help you predict the trend. Which is so crazy. So that's something Mercari is coming up with. That's very exciting.
Do you know how to remove the little thing on there?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh. Okay. Just be careful you don't accidentally end it. Okay. And if you don't, that's okay. Okay, cool. I just learned something new. Thanks, Michelle. That's really important. It's really important to know what's selling right now because that's how you make the sale. So if your sales are slow, that is one of the things you want to look into. Like, am I selling something that's in demand right now? So Mercari providing that information for us, you can use that. You can take the information from Mercari and use it on Poshmark. You can use it on eBay. You can use it anywhere, right? Mm-hmm. So another thing that they have on their dashboard, beside the revenue, is how many items you have listed and how many completed sales. So we, for some crazy reason, have 2,764 items listed on Mercari. I don't know. I think a couple of those must be double listed. We got to remove them. And then we have 178 completed sales. Our average order value is $32 an item. Our average listing value is $46.68 per item. So there is that room for negotiation. Mercari, if you're using them or if you're not, they just introduced brand new brand new ways to make offers that are super intelligent on their end, where people cannot lowball you, which is huge. So they actually put a limit as to how low of an offer people can make. So that's going to help with the average order value and the average, sale value. The other information they give you on performance is your sell-through rate. Our sell-through rate on Mercari, it looks pretty good. We're at 6%. The search
click-through rate
is actually 2%. Again, I'm not 100% sure if that's good or not. I think it's good, but I'm not sure. Manny Aguilar 67 is asking, how much is Vendu a month?
Manny, it depends on which subscription. I think it could start at $10 and it could go up if you want more listings. Ours is 125 listing a month. And keep in mind, you can keep all your listings within the platform. So it doesn't delete, after 1 month.
So how much is it for 125 a month?
$29.
So it's $30, $29, and you get 125 listings a month. But like Michelle said, you can add on to that every month.
Yeah.
They have a smaller plan and they have a bigger plan.
And we could talk about it in one of our lives too. Manny highly, highly recommend it because it's like an inventory system. When an item is sold, you can click sold and it delists on the other platform, which is amazing.
Last but not least, on Mercari is the impressions that we have a day. So it tells you how many times your items are being viewed per day. And so for us, we have, it's crazy. This is crazy. 626 impressions per day.
Yeah.
And then it talks about item views per day, which is 17 per day.
Which they actually click on it.
So that's when they actually click on the item. That's actually not bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to the eBay dashboard now.
So eBay dashboard is a lot more complicated. We're just going to give you a couple of important things. Now, the importance of dashboard is really to make sure your seller level is high, above standard, or top rated. We had learned a very
the hard way,
expensive lesson that if you don't keep track of your performance, let's say you keep running out of stock and then you have to cancel an order, that's going to ding your account. And eBay only has a certain threshold where you can have those cancellations, and then they're going to penalize you. So by penalizing, meaning you're going to be below standard level, they're going to charge you extra for a final value fee and all kinds of things. They're going to limit you the number of items you can sell on eBay.
They also limit, when they do that, when they lower your rating on eBay, they also limit your exposure to potential buyers, which is crazy, but it kind of makes sense, right? They don't know us, right? They only go off of our performance. And so if we prove to them that we're reliable, then they're going to help you out. And if you prove to them that you're not, then they're going to take away a lot from you, which we have actually unfortunately experienced that in our selling journeys.
Oh my gosh, we learned it the hard way. Yeah.
Yes, we did. Junebug, new to you. Happy Tuesday to you. So really quickly, our transaction defect rate is 2. Our late shipment rate is 1.34%, and our tracking upload on time and validated rate is 100%. Again, we are top rated sellers on eBay. Our seller level is above standard, so that's definitely where you want to be.
Yeah. So, can we talk quickly about the late shipment rates?
Yeah.
So USPS, again, a lot of people are experiencing delayed shipments. So the key here, if you look at this 1.3%, it's really not because of us, it's because of USPS. They delay their shipment. So the key thing here is really to change your shipping settings to more days.
That's a great idea, Michelle.
Because that's not going to ding you. That's why it's important to look at your dashboard.
Fantastic advice. Thank you so much for saying that. And if you guys have an eBay store, please, or even any other store where you can change your day handling time, you may want to change it now because there have been delays with USPS, and it's going to get crazy this Q4. So finally, to continue the dashboard on eBay, again, we're just going over the main things. We have an increase in performance of 48% compared to the prior period, compared to the prior 31 days. Our increase was 48%. The general overall market increase was 4%. So isn't that so interesting? They're giving you data on the market, and they're giving you data how you stand up against the market. Comparing us to the same period a year ago, the market has increased by 10%, which is significant, especially, during summer slowdown. That is a popular kind of phenomenon that exists out there. And ours, we have increased 23% our sales performance. for, compared to last year. So that's fantastic, Michelle.
Yeah, so again, these data can help you know, hey, I'm performing really well here. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to sell more items that are in this category. So utilize that information. It's free.
I actually need to say one more really important thing. This is actually talking specifically about tops and t-shirts. So eBay is going to show you a category that you're doing well in so that you can push that a little more, right? That makes sense. If you're doing well selling one category, then you should definitely go there. That's a strategy coming from them that they're helping you out. Go there, buy more t-shirts, buy more tops, sell more of those things. So Thrifty Space Queen says some good info. Thank you so much. We certainly appreciate the feedback.
And this is just top line information. There is so much more. You could talk for hours about this.
Yeah, I did want to just point out one last thing. Just a final, I love data. Our active listings increased by 36%. That eBay likes that. They're going to commend you on that. So if you are selling on eBay, make sure you are growing your store. That's it. You can take the next one, Michelle, which is going to be Etsy.
So Etsy, if you guys are interested to learn more about Etsy, we do have a workshop this Saturday that actually is going to talk about some more information about dashboards and data. So
we're actually going to get, so since you brought it up, we're going to get into detail about this information for the Etsy platform only on our workshop Saturday, which is at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We have a pre-sale going on now on flippingales.com for $9 and also a link in our bio too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so can you tell them the title of our workshop on Saturday?
Well, so if you have an Etsy store, it's about marketing and promoting and branding your store.
Yeah, and even if you don't have an Etsy store, you want to get one started, we actually have a workshop that we did last Saturday on sale for $25. Tells you how to set up an Etsy store. This is a good time to do that if you haven't started already. And you do get to keep the recordings for 1 year. So like if you're busy this month and you're not going to be able to start until next month, then you can certainly rewatch the videos for that time. But without further ado, Etsy dashboard. Michelle, what are we looking at?
So this is just a quick glimpse of, this is actually our dashboard. We haven't been very active on Etsy. As you can see, the number of visits to our store has increased significantly this past couple of months. And we've only had 113 orders and our revenue is at $8,832. That is really good. So this data makes us think, hey, Etsy is working out. We got to keep, working harder on Etsy because the more we list on Etsy, the more sales we get.
100%, yeah. So, and something we did mention in our workshop on Saturday is that there are so many people on Etsy. I think it's something like 45 million people on Etsy,
buyers,
shoppers,
yeah.
And then the ratio of sellers, do you remember what it was?
Forgot.
It was a fraction of that. I don't remember the exact number.
2.3 million or 2.4.
It was tiny in comparison. So again, if you're not selling on Etsy, we really hope you look into that as a platform. But look at here. This year we've had 16,000 visits alone. Out of 113 orders, we have made $8,832 in revenue.
Yeah, that's really outperform all our other platforms. Another cool thing about Etsy is it tells you how your sales are made, where the people came from. So how does Etsy, how do people know about your store? Do they Google you? Do they use the Etsy search platform? Is it through social media? So all this data really allows you to customize your listing and make it really, really effective to sell an item.
Yeah, this is actually really good to know. And again, Etsy's dashboard is fantastic. So for us, Etsy brought us 88% of our visits. Remember the 17,000 number that we mentioned? Let's analyze that a little bit. What does that mean? This is what it means. When Etsy customers are on Etsy browsing around, they are not trying to buy that product that they're searching for on eBay. They're not trying to buy that product on Mercari or OfferUp or Facebook Marketplace. They literally went on there to buy the item from Etsy, from the Etsy platform. So that's what that tells us. We actually brought 12% of the visits. So 12% of the visits came from us, directly from maybe our website or our Instagram account, and also from ads. And again, we're going to be talking in detail about this on Saturday during our workshop. All right, so let's, I think that's, were those the three platforms?
That's pretty much it. We just want to talk about, because we definitely feel like dashboards are overlooked 100%, and I never really pay attention to them, but I think it's a good time to pay attention to them, and especially if your sales are going down and you want to figure out why. So, you know, in summary, really try and review your dashboard once a week. Look at what performed well, what didn't perform well. If you have any stale listing, check out why. Look at the keywords. Are you using the right words? One way to see if your keywords are effective is go on eBay, look at the sold items, and see if they're using the same keywords as your listing. And then, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
And then, you know, make sure you update your descriptions and shipping information if needed. So hopefully these are useful tips for you.
Hopefully this brought that into your mind if you weren't already looking there. Big companies use data all the time to grow their businesses, and so we shouldn't really be any different. We need to, you know, move with the flow and with the same strategies that big companies are using. Michelle put a nice little meme for us. So we always end our lives with a funny or motivational meme. So here's this little girl with a pretty angry look on her face, holding a very large frozen bag of vegetables. And so it says, when you ask your dad for gifts based on the movie Frozen, and he hands you frozen peas on Christmas morning. I really hope that doesn't happen in real life. Quick shout out. We wanted to say hello to Callie Thrifter. Thanks for joining us tonight. 2434 Collectibles. Thrifty Space Queen says thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining.
Lady Hustle 19. Welcome.
Happy Tuesday to you, Lady Hustle 19. Yes. So our live is done. We're going to go catch some TV now for a couple hours and dinner. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday evenings. Stay strong. Stay hustling. And you had something you want to say?
Mm-mm.
And we will see all of you tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.